Let us study parallel resonance circuit. Here the parallel resonance circuit is shown, drawn here. L and R are in series and both of them are in parallel with the C. So you have to draw like this. And the applied voltage is using the J operator method we are writing, and it is E0 exponential j omega t. Okay. So the L branch, for the L branch, that means on the top branch, LR branch, you write the impedance, which is Z1. Let it be Z1. You are writing it as R plus j omega L. Okay, only resistance and inductors are there. Inductance is there. So R plus j omega L. And for C branch, so the lower branch, it has only capacitor. So Z2 will be 1 by j omega C. Now Z1 and Z2 are in parallel, isn't it? Two reactants or two impedances are in parallel. So let us find the total Z. Z will be, you know that when you have parallel resistance R1 and R2, the total resistance will be 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. The same way we are finding the value of total impedance. 1 by Z is equal to 1 by Z1 plus 1 by Z2. 1 by Z1 is 1 by R plus j omega L plus 1 by j omega C. Okay, so it will be 1 by R plus j omega L plus j omega C. Now 1 by Z, we are first term, multiplying the first term numerator and denominator by R minus j omega L. So only the first term you are multiplying it. So 1 by Z is equal to R minus j omega L divided by R square plus omega square L square. So R minus j omega L into R plus j omega L is A square minus B square form. Okay, so it will be R square plus omega square L square. So minus j square is what? 1, isn't it? So it will be R square plus omega square L square plus j omega C. So 1 by Z we have found out. Now why we have done this numerator and denominator multiplication? We just wanted to make the real part and the imaginary part separate. So let us write now the real part. The real part in the first term, R by R square plus omega square L square, isn't it? That is the real part. Minus j omega L divided by R square plus omega square L square plus j omega C is the imaginary part. In that we are taking out j. So j, if you take out, C omega will come first. So it is plus j, we are taking it out, isn't it? So j into C omega minus L omega divided by L omega divided by R square plus omega square L square. Okay. So j we have taken out. So now we have the real part and the imaginary part. So now let us find 1 by Z we have now, and let us find the current E by Z, isn't it? So E divided by R by R by R square plus omega square L square plus j into C omega minus L omega by R square plus omega square L square. It is E by an. Now let us just take A cos phi as R by R square plus omega square L square. The real part we take it as A cos phi, and the imaginary part we take it as A sin phi, and it will be 1 by Z കൊണ്ട് multiply ചെയ്യുന്നത്. So E into ആണ് കേട്ടോ, E into R by ആണ് a bracket term. You remember that E into 1 by Z, that means E by Z. So you just need to multiply it with the 1 by Z value. So now A cos phi is R by root of R by R square plus omega square L square. Okay, let us write that E into A cos phi plus j A sin phi. Okay, so that means E into A into e raised to j phi. Okay, cos phi plus j sin phi is e raised to j phi. Okay, so E is equal to, we know that E0 sin omega, E0 sin omega t, or we can write in j operator form, it is E0 exponential j omega t. So we have written it on top. So let us substitute that. I is equal to E0 into a into e raised to j omega t plus j into omega t plus phi. Okay, so we have found out the value of current and we have found out the value of total impedance. Now we need to find the value of phi. Phi, we know that it is, how will you find the value of phi here? We know a cos phi and a sin phi, isn't it? So let us just take the ratio of it. A sin phi by cos phi is, it is tan phi. So we just take the ratio, and it is r. How will you take tan phi? Tan inverse nokanda, tan phi namukku nokam. It will be c omega minus L omega, sin a sin phi divided by a cos phi. So c omega minus L omega divided by r square plus omega square L square whole divided by r divided by r square plus omega square L square. So that is what written here, and we have written phi as tan inverse of that quantity, isn't it? So tan phi is c omega minus L omega by r square plus L square omega square divided by whole divided by r by r square plus L square omega square. Okay, so we know the value of phi now. Now we just need to find the admittance, which is 1 by z, 1 by total impedance. It will give the admittance, and it is 1 by z. We know that it is already written earlier, and I have written again, and a common denominator is taken there, and the value is r plus j c omega r square j into c omega L square omega square minus j into L omega. We just taken the common denominator. Okay, so only j c omega has no denominator. We just multiply with the r square plus L square omega square. That's all on the top numerator. Denominator is r square plus L square omega square. So now by rearranging j, you can take out from 3 components or from 3 parts. It is r plus j into c omega r square plus c omega cube L cube minus L omega divided by r square plus L square omega square. So this is the admittance, and the magnitude, the real part is root of r square plus real part alla, magnitude എന്ന് പറയുമ്പം എന്താണ് പറയേണ്ടത്, റിയൽ പാർട്ട് സ്ക്വയർ പ്ലസ് ഇമാജിനറി പാർട്ട് സ്ക്വയർ ഹോൾ സ്ക്വയർ റൂട്ട്, അതാണ് അല്ലേ. ഇപ്പം എ പ്ലസ് ഐ ബിയുടെ മാഗ്നിറ്റ്യൂഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ റൂട്ട് ഓഫ് എ സ്ക്വയർ പ്ലസ് ബി സ്ക്വയർ ആണ് അല്ലേ. എ പ്ലസ് ഐ ബിയുടെ മാഗ്നിറ്റ്യൂഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അതെന്താണ്, റൂട്ട് ഓഫ് എ സ്ക്വയർ പ്ലസ് ബി സ്ക്വയർ. അതാണ് ഇവിടെ ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്, മാഗ്നിറ്റ്യൂഡ് ഓഫ് അഡ്മിറ്റൻസ്. സോ റിയൽ പാർട്ട് സ്ക്വയർ പ്ലസ് imaginary part square, and then you take the square root. So that is the value of equation 2. Now the admittance will be minimum when will it become minimum? In the numerator, the second term inside the root becomes 0 അല്ലേ. അത് 0 ആകുമ്പോഴാണ് മിനിമം വരുന്നത്. R നമുക്ക് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല, റെസിസ്റ്റൻസ് R നമുക്ക് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ഓൺലി ദ ഫ്രീക്വൻസി വി ആർ ചേഞ്ചിങ്. സോ വി ക്യാൻ do what is the second part in the numerator inside the square root becomes 0. So that means it will become minimum when c omega r square plus c omega cube L square minus L omega becomes 0 അല്ലേ. അപ്പോൾ ഇതിന് എല്ലായിടത്തും ഒമേഗ ഉണ്ട് ഒരെണ്ണം, അത് നമുക്ക് ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പം സി ആർ സ്ക്വയർ പ്ലസ് സി ഒമേഗ സ്ക്വയർ എൽ സ്ക്വയർ മൈനസ് എൽ ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു 0 എന്ന് വരും. അപ്പം ഒമേഗ സ്ക്വയർ സി എൽ സ്ക്വയർ ലെഫ്റ്റിലിട്ടിട്ട് റൈറ്റിലേക്ക് എല്ലും സി ആർ സ്ക്വയറും മാറ്റുക. സോ എൽ L minus CR square എന്ന് കിട്ടും റൈറ്റ് ഹാൻഡ് സൈഡിൽ. സോ ഒമേഗ സ്ക്വയർ ബിക്കംസ് 1/CL minus R square by L square. Okay, and omega becomes root of 1/CL minus R square by L square, which is called omega 0, and it is at minimum അല്ലേ. അഡ്മിറ്റൻസ് മിനിമം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇമ്പിഡൻസ് മാക്സിമം എന്നാണ് അർത്ഥം അല്ലേ. ഇമ്പിഡൻസ് മാക്സിമം വരുന്നത് ഒമേഗ 0 ആകുമ്പോഴാണ്, which is the resonance frequency of the circuit. That is, if R is very small and negligible, ആറിന് വെരി സ്മോൾ ആൻഡ് നെഗ്ലിജിബിൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു റെസിസ്റ്റൻസ് ആണ് നമ്മൾ കണക്ട് ചെയ്തെങ്കിൽ, then the value of resonant frequency becomes root of 1/CL, that is 1/root of LC. And the frequency nu 0 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒമേഗ 0 എന്ന് കിട്ടുന്നതാണ്. ഒമേഗ 0 ഈസ് 2π nu 0 അല്ലേ. സോ 2π nu 0 ഈസ് 1/root of LC. So nu 0 is 1/2π root of LC. So the same frequency which we have got for the LCR series circuit, but the value of omega 0 here is, see that it is only when the resistance is very small you can equate it to 1/root of LC. Otherwise it is root of 1/CL minus R square by L square. Okay, and it is at a maximum resistance or maximum impedance offered. Earlier in LCR series circuit it was minimum impedance offered, isn't it? But here it is maximum impedance offered at a resonant frequency. So let us draw the diagram. So at minimum admittance the current is minimum, as shown in figure അല്ലേ. മാക്സിമം റെസിസ്റ്റൻസ് കൊടുക്കുമ്പം കറണ്ട് ഏറ്റവും മിനിമം ആയിരിക്കും അല്ലേ. സോ ഒമേഗ വെൻ ഇറ്റ് ബിക്കംസ് ഒമേഗ 0 current will be minimum. So the diagram will be looking like a parabolic shape in the upward direction. So at resonance Z is equal to, എന്താണ് Z at resonance? Equation 2 says Z is equal to, equation 2ൽ നിന്ന് ഒമേഗ 0 ആകുമ്പോൾ എന്താണ് സംഭവിക്കുക? ആറ് നമുക്ക് Z എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് R square plus L square omega square by R square, L square omega square by R. At resonance R square plus L square omega 0 square is equal to R square plus L square by 1/LC. That means R square plus L by C. Okay, so if we neglect R, so R square plus L square omega 0 square is equal to L by C. So Z is L by CR. Okay, the smaller the resistance R, larger the impedance at resonance. How do we get this? Let us just take in the next class. I will take the next class in the next class.